What's up, yogis? Welcome back to day 5 of the Yoga Foundation series, where we lay the groundwork and go over the basics of yoga and stretching. So without further ado, let's start standing. Today, we're going to get into more balance-oriented flows. All right, yogis, today we're going to start with chair pose. Simple little half squat while it's keeping your hands raised in the air. A little bit of strengthening here. I want you to immediately sync with your breath. Slow and smooth inhales and slow and smooth exhales. We're going to go into warrior 3, so that means we're going to tripod on that left leg. Now, if you can't bring that back leg all the way up like I am, that's a-okay. You will progress. My people, do not be afraid to fail. If you stumble, that's okay. Get right back in line and keep it going. But when we're here with our back leg in the air, we're going to inhale, and I want you to exhale while you bring that back leg up into a high knee. We're going to repeat this 2 more times and keep that same flow of breath. Right leg shoots back, inhale. Now we're going to go to high knee, exhale. 1 more time for this side. Let's shoot that right leg back, inhale. Now let's high knee up, exhale. Now we're going to bring that right leg to the back of our mats, pivot, point the toes to the top right corner of your mat, and warrior 1. Slight bend in the lead leg, hands reach to the sky. Head up, chest up. Take 1 deep breath in, and on your deep breath out, I want you to bring your hands to your side for warrior 2. Back foot pivots and points towards the side of your mat. Slight bend in the lead leg remains. You want your spine to be a straight line from your groin all the way to the top of your head. Keep your spine perfectly erect. And we're going to take that lead arm, bring it all the way to the sky, brush the sky, and then bring it all the way back for reverse warrior. Allow the back hand to connect with the thigh or the top of the shin for support, and breathe through that side body. From here, we're going to cartwheel out of our reverse warrior and bring our heads down, hands clasped behind our back for humble warrior. Wonderful counteractive stretch to do after reverse warrior. For those of you who fell over in this, now you know why it's called humble warrior. Humble yourself. Don't quit. Don't run away. Get back up and rewind the video if you need to. Let's go at it again. But if you're still in the game with me, breathe deeply. And now your left leg should be your lead leg, so I want you to put your right hand to the mat while it's extending your back leg and reaching up to the sky with that left hand for a nice spinal twist. Allow the eyes to gaze towards the ceiling or the sky to further accentuate that stretch. From here, we come out of our twist into a high plank, descend to the ground. Allow the tops of the feet to be flat on the mat so we can do a baby cobra. Slight bend in the elbows. This is the difference between full cobra and baby cobra. Slight bend in the elbows. Chest faces forward, eyes face forward. Now let's come out of baby cobra. Bring your chesticles to the mat. And give me 1 big push up, and let's move into downward facing dog. Walk the feet out to get the blood flowing in the calf muscles and the hamstrings if you like. Try your best to bring the heels of your feet on the mat and push away from the earth. From here, we're going to walk our feet up to our hands, back into our chair pose, right back at square one. Nice little flow, eh? Before rising, give me a big inhale, and the and exhale it all out as you rise up, bringing your hands to the sky as you bend at the knees for chair pose. Now remember, stay connected to your breath throughout this entire practice. We're going to start the same flow with the other leg. You were listening, you were balancing on your left leg last time, so now we're going to start balancing on our right leg. While as we inhale, let's shoot that left leg back for warrior 3. From here, shoot the left leg up into a high knee as you exhale. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, shoot the left leg back for warrior 3. Now let's shoot it back up, high knee, while as we exhale. If you stumble a little bit, don't be afraid to hop right back in. Let's shoot that left leg back one final time. Inhale. Boom, high knee as we exhale. And from here, we're going to shoot that leg back. And from here, we're going to shoot that lead leg back for warrior 1. Hands reach for the stars, eyes gaze forward, chest up and out. And from here, we're going to bring our hands down to our sides for warrior 2. Right leg is leading, so we're going to bring our right hand out in front of us. Left leg behind us, so we're going to bring that left hand straight out behind us. Chest up, head up. Allow the eyes to gaze forward. Give me a nice big inhale, and on your exhale, let's allow that right hand to brush up against the sky for reverse warrior. And from here, let's cartwheel our heads down, clasp the hands behind your back, retract the shoulder blades for humble warrior. Wonderful spinal stretch, along with the slight strengthening benefits you get from the warrior stance. Let's unclasp our hands. Bring your left palm to the mat while you shoot your right hand to the sky, along with your gaze for a spinal twist. Let's unravel our twist. Palms come to the mat for our plank. And descend slowly into big cobra. Allow the tops of the feet to fall flat on the mat so we can shoot our chest and head up for big cobra. And as you can see in full cobra, our arms are fully extended compared to baby cobra, in which we did earlier, where our arms were halfway extended. Now let's bring our chest back to the ground. Give me one push-up so we can return right back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet out if you like, or allow yourself to stay stationary, focusing on your breath. From here, we're going to walk our feet up. Allow your knees to bend slightly. Grab a hold of the opposite elbow and allow yourself to hang and swing slightly so your spine can decompress. Let's let go of our elbows and allow your spine to form a straight line from your groin to your head. Half lift. Come out of half lift, bring your head back down, but this time try to keep your legs straight. Alright, yogis, let's come out of our forward fold onto our knees. Allow the knees to sit mat width apart for reclined hero's pose. One of the greatest stretches for your quadricep muscles. And as you're feeling, it is also great for maintaining healthy knees. Wonder why it's called hero's pose? They're heroes for your knees. They're going to help you avoid that knee replacement 60 years down the line. Now, if you're fine and you're getting a great stretch right here, you can stay right here. But what I'm going to do is slowly lean back. I'm going to sink into the posture, leaning back further and further with each exhale. Now, what's imperative to do in this posture so that you accentuate the stretch if you're going to fall back like I'm doing here is try to push the pelvis forward and up towards the sky. This will help you accentuate the stretch in the quadricep muscles and protect the knees. Alright, heroes, let's climb out of reclined hero and sit on our butts. We're going to stretch our hamstrings and our lower back a little bit. But first, let's wiggle out the feet, get the blood flowing. Bounce back from that reclined hero. Really intense stretch. But we are nearing the end of our beginner series, so it's a must that we get those in. Let's allow the left leg to shoot straight out and bring your right foot into your left thigh or knee area. Now, whilst you inhale, I want you to raise your hands all the way to the sky. And as you give me a big inhale, bring the hands all the way down, stretching that lower back. Now, you don't got to reach all the way to your toes. As you can see, I'm grabbing a hold of my shin and breathing into that lower back, simply melting into the posture. Let's make our way back to an upright position. Regroup. Allow the left foot to fall into the right knee, calf muscle, or thigh, depending on where you want. Give me a big inhale. Reach the hands up to the sky. Big exhale. Allow them to fall forward. This is another one of those poses where you want to sink into. Each and every exhale, you want your head to fall closer and closer to the mat. No rush. Let's sink into the posture. Sink to your breath. Now let's roll out of our forward fold. Now this pose right here doesn't have a name. It just felt good to do as a counteractive stretch. Let's bring both palms behind us and come up with our pelvis and shoot it towards the sky. This is actually a great stretch for the shoulders, kind of an inverted wheel pose. Allow the head to fall back and once again shoot the pelvis up towards the ceiling or the sky. Now we're going to come out of our little inverted wheel pose. Allow the feet to connect. Slight bend in the knees. Fall backwards for reclined butterfly pose. Great hip opener. Great for those hip flexors. If you need to, allow the hands to come under the knees for support. Once again, connect with your breath and let's sink into the posture. With each exhale, your knees are going to get closer and closer to the mat. All right, yogis, we've reached the end of the line here. Let's windshield wiper the knees, get every kink out of those hip flexors, and prepare ourselves for final resting pose. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides, hands to fall out to the sides. This is the point where you let go of all tension in the body. Allow the mouth to hang open, release any tension from the brow area, and focus on smooth inhales and exhales. Lose yourself within your breath. Wonderful, wonderful practice. Great balance work, great strengthening work. Small golf clap for everybody who made it to the end of the session. I'm proud of you, my people. On to day 6 we go. Until the next time, yogis. I'm gonna sit down here until you're ready to come to day 6. Just gonna lay right here. Be back.